It is almost 5 months since the Governor Bank of Uganda, Professor Emmanuel Tumusiime died. This has also left around discussions, with others suggesting that it has been a long time since the post fell vacant to be filled.
Were the timeline spelled out in the law? I don't think so. The law simply says there will be a governor, Bank of Uganda, and if I have an acting governor, the job is done for the time being.
Although the appointment of the Governor Bank of Uganda is a prerogative of the President, Minister Amos Lugolobi urges that the President largely has the mandate.
This is a very sensitive position. He must be still looking around for the right person to take that job. It takes time to identify such a person. It's not easy. You are talking about an institution that prints money, that it is in charge of our entire monetary policy. It's a sensitive position, So you just don't wake up and say X, Y, and Z, go and become the Governor, Bank of Uganda. When you have a deputy governor, they are still working. You take your time.
But a section of public blame government for the current commodity spikes, caused partly by part of the delay.
Socially, they will definitely demand, and this is where we are now. The performance of businesses get affected, so people look at the government, as their point of last resort to rescue them. But the challenge is our revenues have been affected. We have been borrowing to restore the economy. We have created funds like the SME Recovery Fund to help entrepreneurs recover from the COVID crisis.
For quite a long time, there has been a heated debate, with many castigating government for overspending part of its already skeleton revenue to a ballooned parliament opposed to the public priorities.
Yeah, but are you going to wake up and say that I've reduced the number of MPs because we have had this crisis? You cannot do that without amending the Constitution. It's a long process that you have to undertake. And in any case, if you reduce them, that amount of money, is it enough to meet the subsidies that are required?
Uganda has also backed at those intending to sabotage the crude oil pipeline construction project.
Remember when we are constructing Bujagali to help us out of the power shortages in this country, the load shedding, there were people who rose up to say that, these waterfalls are getting extinguished, such people will always be there. We all don't have to think alike. That's what they think. But there are those others like us who think very positively about evacuating the oil that we need to those jurisdictions where they need to process it.
This Tuesday, His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni will address the nation in what is always referred to as the State of the Nation address, and through the mirrors, the country's economy performance in the financial year ending will top his address. Robert Onyango, UBC News.
Thank you very much.